Peace be with you, and welcome everyone to chapter 23 of my Fire Emblem 6 Low Turn Count playthrough. This is the penultimate chapter of this run, and well, all we have to do now is find a way to reach the boss fast. In order to do that, we don't have any kind of warping ability, but instead units with 15 movement. Chapter 22 looked pretty fast with our current boot setup, but I don't think you could easily see how fast it is because of all the long corridors. This time it's a straight line and we should more easily be able to see that boots go zoom. The difficulty of this map is that there is 3 ballistas in the middle of the lake pounding our armies and hard to reach, and at the end a lot of set stays to deal with as well. First off, Yodel is going to kill the Manakid, blocking the way with a 1% critical thanks to the Purge Tome we bought in the secret shop of chapter 22. And that was the only reason we actually bought it. The 2 last pair of boots in our inventory are going to be used on Lilina and Percival to respectively reach 15 and 14 movement. Percival and Diane will then rescue drop Lilina ahead so she can nuke the enemies guarding Brunhilde on next turn. Shana will then transport Roy ahead, and thanks to Lalum, dropping Roy 13 tiles away from the gate. In order to make the enemy phase much more durable, we have a slip staff and I am not going to prevent myself from using it. Nime and Sol have nothing to do here, so they will sleep the Drid near Lalum and the nearest ballista. So this enemy phase is really all that we're used to at this point. Lalum dodges a lot of attacks she shouldn't be able to dodge, and that can one-shot her. Same for Roy, and with his very good stats and the Biting Blade, destroys everything attacking him at 1 or 2 range while surviving thanks to the +5 defense and resistance. He will actually end with only 2 uses left on it, which is more than enough for the rest of the game. At the end, Shana has to dodge 3 Berserk/Sleep Staffs in order to clear the map next turn. Since this is going to take forever, I wrote a little thing describing the situation to make you wait. I hope you will enjoy it. So while royally fighting the horde of wyvern on our way, the rest of our army that hasn't died yet is persevering and holding their position, chanting to give them courage as they are attacked on all sides, animated by the sadness of having lost so many comrades, wondering if their passing is coming soon. As the end draws near, they shake in fear as to what is coming. But despite that, they are heroes, and that sole thing cannot stop them from doing what is right, saving the world. It's like forgetting their umbrella. Ruminating on the past won't help to save the future. The memory of saving the future will matter more compared to what ultimately is merely nostalgia of the fallen comrades. What a line has to be thrown there. We can't forget about them. They will be remembered. On turn 2, Lilina can easily reach a position where she can get a 10% crit on one of the druids blocking the way to the throne. The bow we bought for Diane will allow him to kill the wyvern lord blocking the way to go further, so Lilina can reach the last enemy blocking the way and kill it with a Thunder Tome, after Lalum dances there. I think that at this point we can clearly prove that movement is the best stat in Fire Emblem. Finally, Shana can get a 27% Killer Lance crit to kill Brynja, and Roy can seize, finishing the map in 2 turns. See you next time for chapter 24 and the final map of the game.